Hello and thanks for watching today's video. Today we are going to talk about why we had to retire. And if you're enjoying our content, please subscribe and comment. Let us know if you retired and how you feel about that, and give us a thumbs up.
And I just wanted to mention that we are not financial advisors, and every person has a different financial situation, so you should definitely speak to one before you decide to retire. So one of the reasons was that we were feeling stuck. We weren't making any progress as far as putting money in the bank. We were just sort of treading water. We were going to work, making money, and then spending that money.
Yeah, we were on a treadmill.
Yeah.
Sacrificing life for work and not gaining anything. You know, I mean, yeah, it was like feeling stuck in the mud. We needed to get out of the mud.
For sure.
Yep. And we had lived in the same place for decades. And I think the feeling from a work standpoint of feeling stuck, combined with being in the same place for a very long time, made us feel like we needed a change of scenery as well.
Absolutely. And although there were many things to do where we were living, a lot of them we just didn't like to do. So
That's true. And the weather wasn't that great in that particular area. So we had a lot of rainy, gray days, which we weren't very happy with. And yeah, there are lots of activities, but they weren't necessarily activities that we enjoyed.
No.
So yeah.
Yeah, that played a big part of it. I think we were bored a lot of times, especially when the weather was rainy and gray, and didn't really want to be outside in that weather.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was really time for a change.
And we needed a big change, a lifestyle change. So we could have moved and worked somewhere else. That would have worked, I suppose. But when we kind of calculated our, equation, we came to the conclusion that we could retire. And, it's interesting, but a lot of times I don't think people even think about it. You're just programmed to work. And we came to this realization that why are we doing this? Because it wasn't getting us no advantages. We weren't getting any closer to a better retirement, so we just realized, we can make this change. Let's do it.
Yeah, it was definitely an important realization that we had at that time.
Yeah.
We definitely wanted to be somewhere warmer, but also it had to be affordable.
Yes.
And
two big factors.
Yes, I needed some sunshine in my life.
Yeah. And if we were going to retire, then cost of living needed to decrease, which also meant cost of housing needed to be less, and just general day-to-day, cost of living needed to be less. And that also helped us facilitate the equation to not work anymore.
Yeah, it was a very important part of the equation, actually.
Yeah, yep.
And we really wanted to be near the ocean. So that kind of narrowed the search criteria down for us. We both really like the beach, and just makes me feel like I'm on vacation.
Yeah.
To be near the coast.
We're within 30 minutes of the coast right now, so that's perfect. Would we like to be living right on the beach with a view of the ocean?
Yeah.
Yes, but then that would blow the retirement budget again, and we'd be back to work for another 10 years.
Yeah, for sure.
So, sometimes you have to make, compromises, and I don't really think we made a compromise in that respect because we didn't have an ocean view before either. So, we're pretty happy with that. But really the conclusion was we were ready. We'd had enough. And we were just ready to do it. And we had to do it because I think if we hadn't done it, we would be just unhappy and it would get worse.
Yeah, and like we said, we weren't really getting anywhere with putting money in the bank from working more or anything like that.
Right. And we came to the conclusion that you only have one life to live, and you don't know how long that life is going to be. And we wanted to start living it and doing the things that we choose to do when we choose to do them. And so we decided, you know what, let's do it. Yeah.
And we know so many people who have reached retirement age only just and passed away,
Yeah.
or maybe even passed away before retirement. And
Yeah.
we thought, well,
We
might
hear
as well.
stories all the time of people. I mentioned it on a couple of videos ago that I was talking to someone who was cutting my hair, and her dad retired at 62, and 6 months later he died. And, both of our parents, one of our parents each passed away at an early age. And we decided, we don't know. We hope that's not us, but it might be. So you don't know.
Yeah. And I didn't want to miss out on
Yeah.
retirement if I didn't have to. So.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's why we had to retire.
Yeah.
I know it's a little philosophical, but it's the truth. So, let us know if you've retired and why you did it, and maybe what you're doing to keep yourself busy in retirement. That would be an interesting thing to hear about. And we'd love it if you would subscribe to our channel. And if you're enjoying our videos, give us a thumbs up.
Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.